Welcome to Nature Explorers. In this new video we will talk about the Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean is the second largest ocean in the world, covering an area of approximately 106,460,000 square kilometers. It is located between the Americas to the west and Europe and Africa to the east. The Atlantic Ocean is an important transportation route, connecting the major ports of North America, South America, Europe, and Africa. It also plays a vital role in regulating the Earth's climate, as the ocean currents distribute heat around the globe. The Gulf Stream, for example, carries warm water from the Gulf of Mexico to the North Atlantic, influencing the climate of Europe. The ocean is divided into the North Atlantic and South Atlantic by the Equator. The North Atlantic and South Atlantic are two distinct regions of the Atlantic Ocean, with some significant differences between them. One of the main differences between the two regions is their physical characteristics. The North Atlantic is generally cooler and more turbulent than the South Atlantic, with stronger winds and larger waves. This is partly due to the fact that the North Atlantic is more exposed to the polar regions, which can influence its weather patterns. In terms of marine life, the North and South Atlantic are also differ. The North Atlantic is home to a wider variety of fish species, particularly in the colder waters around Greenland and Iceland. The South Atlantic, on the other hand, is home to more large marine mammals, such as whales and seals, and is also a key breeding ground for many species of seabirds. Another difference between the North and South Atlantic is their human populations and economic activities. The North Atlantic is home to many major cities and ports, including New York, Boston, and London, and is a hub for international trade and commerce. The South Atlantic, by contrast, is relatively sparsely populated and has fewer major ports and economic centers. In terms of climate and weather patterns, the North Atlantic is more affected by the Gulf Stream and other ocean currents, which can bring warm water and mild weather to parts of Europe. The South Atlantic, on the other hand, is more influenced by the South Atlantic high-pressure system, which can cause dry and hot conditions in some areas. Overall, while both the North and South Atlantic are part of the same ocean, they have distinct differences in their physical characteristics, marine life, human populations, and weather patterns. In general, the Atlantic Ocean is home to a diverse range of marine life, including whales, dolphins, sharks, and a variety of fish species. These animals have adapted to life in the ocean, with unique features that help them survive and thrive in their habitats. One of the most well-known animals in the Atlantic is the Atlantic bluefin tuna, a large and fast-swimming fish that is highly valued for its meat. The bluefin tuna is known for its long migrations across the Atlantic, and its population has declined significantly due to overfishing. Another iconic animal of the Atlantic is the bottlenose dolphin, a highly intelligent and social species that is found in many parts of the ocean. Dolphins can be seen swimming and playing in the waters off the coast of many Atlantic countries, and are a popular attraction for tourists. Sharks are also common in the Atlantic, with many different species living in the ocean's waters. Some of the most well-known sharks include the great white shark, the hammerhead shark, and the tiger shark. While sharks can be intimidating to humans, they play an important role in the ocean's ecosystem as top predators. Other animals that can be found in the Atlantic include whales, sea turtles, jellyfish, and a variety of fish species. Coral reefs are also an important habitat in the Atlantic, providing a home for many different types of marine life. It also contains numerous islands and archipelagos, such as the Bahamas, the Canary Islands, and Cape Verde. Throughout history, the Atlantic Ocean has been an important site for exploration, trade, and conflict. Many significant events, such as the voyages of Christopher Columbus and the sinking of the Titanic, have taken place in the Atlantic. Today, the ocean remains a crucial part of global trade and transportation, as well as a popular destination for tourism and recreation. The Atlantic Ocean has other unique features and characteristics that set it apart from other oceans. One of the most distinctive features of the Atlantic is its Sargasso Sea, which is located in the western part of the ocean, near the Gulf Stream. The Sargasso Sea is named after the sargassum seaweed that floats on its surface, creating a unique ecosystem for marine life. The sea is also known for its distinctive currents and weather patterns. The Atlantic is also home to some of the world's largest ocean gyres, which are circular ocean currents that circulate water around the ocean basins. These gyres play an important role in the ocean's circulation patterns and help distribute heat and nutrients around the globe. Another unique feature of the Atlantic is its Mid-Atlantic Ridge, a vast underwater mountain range that runs down the center of the ocean. This ridge is a boundary between the North and South Atlantic tectonic plates and is responsible for the formation of many of the world's volcanoes and earthquakes. However, like many oceans around the world, the Atlantic is facing a number of environmental challenges that are putting these animals and their habitats at risk. Overfishing, pollution, and climate change are all impacting the ocean's ecosystems, and many species are struggling to adapt to these changes. Conservation efforts are underway to protect these animals and their habitats, but there is still much work to be done to ensure the health and sustainability of the Atlantic Ocean. By working together to address these challenges, we can help ensure that our oceans remain healthy and vibrant for generations to come.